This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
You all ready for this? Dun 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 dun.
This is a sham.
No.
Nope.
Y'all, just stop.
Welcome to DBL. It is Monday, November 22nd. I am Tori, and I'm here with Erica and Al.
Erica's in Christmas green.
Yes, she is.
Oh, is that what we call it?
Yeah,
That's what we call it. We're getting ready for the holiday. That's right. Of course, we do want to start today by sending our thoughts and prayers to the folks in Waukesha, Wisconsin. And a quick warning to our viewers, some of this video from there is disturbing. As I'm sure you've seen, a red SUV plowed through a holiday parade, killing at least 5 people, injuring 40 others. Video posted online showed the SUV break through police barricades, then driving very fast down the parade route, sometimes just feet away from kids that lined the road. Police say a vehicle was recovered and a person of interest was in custody, but no word yet on why this happened. Now, several news agencies are reporting that this is the man in custody, Darrell Brooks Jr. All right, Waukesha, excuse me, I said it incorrectly, Waukesha. First off, our thoughts and prayers, but I do want to give you guys an update. We do know that we have 6 children in critical condition right now from the parade. We do hear that there's rumors he was evading a knife fight and getting away from a knife fight, and that's why he was trying to get away so fast. We also, TMZ is reporting he's a local rapper who actually has a music video out in front of a red SUV rapping. So that is what we know so far. The theme of the parade was comfort and joy. Al?
I mean, I feel like it's on the 3 of us to make, as you say, Erica, sense out of nonsense. What do you, and I'm not just saying this is nonsense, obviously this is a terrorist attack, but I hope people realize, like, we have a social contract when we all get together, when we have the kids out, and our job is to protect ourselves, protect our community. And I don't know what the genesis of this was, but when there's so much rhetoric and so much like, we just have to take it. Hey, if you don't vote my way, then we might have to do it another way. All these phrases that we throw out, you have no idea who they're affecting, who they're radicalizing. And I'm not saying this is the case for this. This is strictly speculation. But when you start throwing these phrases out there, telling people that something's being taken from them, telling people they need to take back and defend their community, this is the kind of stuff that we get. Not necessarily this situation, but I always want people to remember that the words that we say, the phrases that we hashtag have meaning and value to some people in a way that it might not have for you.
Well, see, I understand what you're saying. That's not where my head went at all with this. My head was definitely in the space of, we have such a lack of empathy for each other. We have a lack of respect for life. I mean, anytime, we've literally been in a situation for the past almost 2 years where someone like myself is like, I'm speaking from my experiences, I've lost 6 people this year. And as opposed to being like, wow, you know what, I didn't consider that, I'm going to hold space in that moment. It's like, well, I still feel this way because this is how I feel about the blah, 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 blah. I'm not asking people to hold space for me, but it's just such a strange thing, because if someone said, I lost 6 people to cancer this year, no one would be like, yeah, but let me tell you about cancer. You know, like, it's the craziest thing. And so when you are talking about a man that's evading a knife fight is what the story is right now. I mean, it's still very early and it's developing, but a knife fight, so you bring a speeding SUV into a crowd of people to evade for your own life and not consider how that would affect the lives of others. I mean, we aren't even seeing the actual casualty situations. It was enough just to see that little girl in the street narrowly miss being picked off by a speeding SUV going how many miles an hour? To avoid, you brought an SUV to a knife fight?
No. I know.
Like, I mean, that's where my head is.
Yeah.
Like, no one's thinking about anyone else but themselves.
Yeah, my first thought, to be super honest with you guys, was something's very wrong with our society.
Well, there's no balance anymore,
There's
Tori.
just something very wrong with what you said, the social contract. There is very little holding us together anymore.
Well, there used to be a balance
scary.
and I know we got to move on, but like if I was, we have two sides of our personality. One is our online personality where we're like, that is the worst video I've ever heard, or Erica, if you say something like that on DBL, I'm going to do this. But then you would go out into the world and you would see your neighbor and you guys would talk and you meet somebody for happy hour and then you go with your spouse on a Sunday for a nice drive. Those were all taken away from us with the pandemic. So now it's 100% of your online personality and vitriol and escalating situations and language like that. And this is where we are. Everybody is here because no one's had a chance to just go be a person, the real part of life.
It makes me so sad. If you're from Wisconsin, please write us in. Right now, it does not appear that the parade tragedy is linked in any way to the Kyle Rittenhouse verdict, despite the two cities being pretty close. Speaking of which, Rittenhouse did a sit-down interview with Tucker Carlson following his not guilty verdict. He said the case had nothing to do with race. Take a look at this.
This case has nothing to do with race. It never had anything to do with race. It had to do with the right to self-defense.
Right.
I'm not a racist person. I support the BLM movement. I support peacefully demonstrating.
What's your reaction when you hear that?
Erica?
Well, how did the gun get there?
Right, that's my
Why did he
question.
end up with...
Why were you strapped with an AR-15 if you are okay with protests?
Right.
And maybe that's what he felt, he was protecting the lot or whatever, and I understand that, but at some point, if you are okay with protests, it
Protecting the what?
there was a car lot he was protecting and a business he said he was protecting with that
Several
AR-15.
closed businesses.
Yeah.
That he was
trying to protect.
He had deputized himself,
Yeah.
Erica. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make sense because it's nonsensical. And so you sitting here, that's where that face comes from. But it's interesting. More than anything, I'm interested in the strategy. I'm looking at how they're presenting him.
Yeah, talk to me.
You see
What
how
is his
plain
PR
the
people
set
doing?
was?
Tell me.
And I really feel like they're grooming him not to be some kind of loud, yelling, slobbering racist. I think they're grooming him because he is going to be the face of the youth movement of the right wing. He is going to be, I'm not racist, I just brought my gun. I'm not, because you can bring in suburban moms with that. Suburban moms swing votes because they're on the margins.
Guess who I think, too? Can I go a little farther with your idea? I think they're grooming him to run.
Absolutely.
I think he'll run for Congress at some point.
Absolutely.
And I'm saying, I know he's young, he's 18, whatever, but with this background, he's already getting congressional internships.
He's got
with
name
what you said, there was no
recognition.
reason for him to get those internships.
Well, it's not even that there's no reason. I mean, let's be honest. Generally, when you give someone an internship, it's because they're a shining example of what would be great in the world. That's what you find to be great in the world.
Yeah.
That's what you want your children to emulate. That is so interesting.
Yeah.
So interesting.
And you give him literally the biggest platform that you can give on cable television.
You go to
and you present him, he's in a suit and tie. He's not saying anything untoward.
From boots to suits.
Yep.
Right.
I think-
He's not advocating violence.
Yep.
That's the way you get the suburban moms.
That's how you become a politician right there.
right.
All right, coming up on DBL, we are changing gears because Marie Osmond stopped by DBL and she's fabulous. She tells us all about hosting her huge family for the holidays and gives us a look into her new album. Plus, Adele is left speechless, y'all, when she's reunited with someone from her past. We'll tell you who the surprise guest in the audience was coming up next.
Closed captioning provided by
All right, we were talking about Kyle Rittenhouse. Tori, you didn't get a chance to say anything. What were you thinking about? Oh, Kyle.
He's just, I'm from D.C., and from D.C., not Maryland or Virginia, D.C. We pay representation we have no representation, but we pay taxes. All right, other than that is this. It smells like someone running. I can smell when someone wants to campaign, and whatever it is, if that's the way it's going to go, and he's a right-wing.
I don't think we'd see it now, though. I think it'd be in some years. He's 18.
Madison
He still-
Cawthorn,
he
Pete
still looks like a
Buttigieg is
kid.
like my age. I agree with you, but what I saw was someone who was like what you said. He didn't come out screaming, he didn't come out yelling. He came out ready to go the political route, in my mind. And I think what you said is he got the suburban moms, those white moms that you really need. He's got the backing already of like the right Hollywood celebrities with the Ricky Schroders.
Police, and also people
And
that are
cops,
gun
right.
advocates.
And gun
because
advocates,
he
that's
is
right.
the living embodiment of a good guy with a gun.
Yeah.
That's, you know, and it's...
For levity's sake, I just have to throw this out there
Please.
that we talked about Kyle Rittenhouse being like 18 years old, and Tori's response was, Pete Buttigieg is my age, and Tori and I are 40.
I was
that not
wondering where
close
you
to 18?
connected that.
No.
Why do I feel like I'm
Like,
always 21?
you think that she's one of those people that think that 1970 was literally 30 years ago.
Oh, 100%.
Like,
Like
what are
2000s
you
are for
talking
sure.
That's what I've always
10
said,
years
Erica.
ago.
I think a lot of
1996,
times
20 years ago.
you forget how old you are.
Oh my God,
And
yeah.
until you like
We
go
could
to
be
a party
his
or
mom.
something and you're
Okay,
like,
Madison
oh,
Cawthorn has to be.
I'm the old guy.
Someone
here.
find out how old Madison Cawthorn is. He's much younger
He's
than
like
I.
probably 27.
And he's a
28.
congressman. AOC is very young. Is she like my age?
She's like 30.
You can't like run for
I
president.
think AOC's at least
35.
30.
But yeah, for Congress, there's a different limit.
How old is she?
Cawthorn is 26.
See, so you see it? You see it?
You see it?
Come on, you are all doing.
That does not look like a concert I've ever been to.
Well, you know what?
It looks like a bunch of pleasant people that listened to Dave Matthews and had white wine when they got there.
Okay,
No, there's a bunch of pleasant people who
It's
listen
great.
to Adele.
Yeah, it's Adele and Dave.
I know. It's just like I don't go to concerts like that.
She wanted to do an audience in person kind of thing, huh?
Right, I like it.
Not your thing. All right. Welcome back to DBL. That's Adele singing her hit "Rolling in the Deep" at a concert in London. Now, during the show, Adele got a bit of a shock after she mentioned that her 8th grade teacher, we have a teacher on the panel, was her absolute mentor. Take a look.
She was so bloody cool, so engaging, and like she really made us care, and we knew that she cared about us. Is she here? Is her mama here?
She's here tonight.
Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. Oh, don't cry. Thank you. Oh, thank you for remembering me. Oh my God, no, you really did change my life. Mum, can you believe it?
Oh my God, I can't. I mean, really, educators will change your life. And I know you know that, but when one teacher says you could be a writer, a painter, people believe it and become that. And it's amazing. Go ahead.
No, you guys are having such
Erica.
a beautiful reaction to this. And my first thought was like, man, it would be terrible if Adele was in your class. You guys are such beautiful people. I was looking at it like, you imagine like you're showing, oh, your yearbook, oh, this is me. It's like, oh, Adele was in your class? Like, let's talk about me. Let's talk about Adele. Like, Adele's going to overshine your entire
You're a terrible
experience.
person. As a teacher, did you not feel something in that cold, cold heart of yours?
Absolutely. And it's like, I actually, parent-teacher conferences are often, sometimes they're to check in, but sometimes they're like if a kid is going the wrong way, you just want to nip it in the bud. But I had a couple that I remember, certain students that I called their parents in, and I was like, you have a very special child, and you need to we need to put a plan together to make sure that they're supported, because you do see people that, obviously some bloom later in life, like myself, and some people you can see at 7th, 8th grade, everybody likes them. They're charismatic. They almost are like the mayor of the class.
The leaders,
it's a weird thing. Some people just have it. And I'm sure I don't know how she was younger, but younger people do have it. And I think when you spot that, you should recognize and nurture it.
Yeah, I just think it's so important, we talk about our teachers, so much about how they're, aren't given the proper resources and a lot of times not the proper credit. And, coming from an educator, multiple educators in my family, it's like, it still means so much to me. People will send me a tweet and just be like, your mom was my high school math teacher.
Breaks your heart.
And then also, that No, it warms your heart.
I know, but
Yeah, I think you totally missed where that story was going for.
I was like, everybody's still here.
The rest of the tweet wasn't, and now I'm in jail. It was just.
But it's like, I get viewers who will write in and be like, your mom was my math teacher. I remember you coming to school with her.
Wow.
Stuff like that. It's like, but the effect that she had on their lives, it's like.
You know, there's a famous saying by Winston Churchill, and I don't know if it's speculative that it's him or not, but during World War II, they said to save money in England, should we get rid of the arts program in the schools because we need to save and ration? And he said, but why on earth, what are we fighting then for? And I just want to give a shout out to arts teachers because they just don't get enough love. And some kids who don't read or love books, the music is their favorite hour in the whole week. And I know there's fewer and fewer of you, and I just want to say thank you to all the arts teachers out there. You deserve a big round of applause.
Absolutely, well said.
Thanks. Coming up on DBL, our interview with Marie Osmond after being around a big family for her whole life. How is she handling being an empty nester? Don't go away.
This tiny vial right here is the COVID-19 vaccine for kids. It's tiny. In fact, this is 10 doses of that vaccine. And we've heard from parents who are concerned about getting the right dosage. So we wanted to verify, and that's why we came here to Grubbs Pharmacy, who showed us the process step by step.
It's been a very pleasant chaos.
Dr. Michael Kim is the owner of Grubbs Pharmacy, and he's taken us through the process that we typically don't see, getting the vaccine ready for us.
When it arrives, we open it up and it's just frozen. Once it arrives, we've been directed to take it out and put it straight into the refrigerator.
That's so it could thaw before using it. And they should be easy to spot. The kid vaccine has an orange cap and a label with an orange border to distinguish from the adult version.
Then we're going to take a syringe.
The next step is the dilution process, using 1.3 milliliters of sodium chloride.
And then we're going to take the vial of the actual COVID vaccine, and we're going to add this 1.3 mLs to the vial.
Once the sodium chloride is added, pharmacists are trained to mix it all together by doing this turning motion. Finally, it's injection time. They use a syringe to grab 0.2 milliliters of the now diluted vaccine.
And that's it.
A process being done by thousands of pharmacists across the country.
We can show you the entire process and walk you through, hold your hand through the whole entire process.
And Dr. Kim says that if you have questions about all this, of course, just bring those questions to your doctor.
If you think I'd say goodbye, there's just no way. From love like this, baby, you're crazy.
Oh, I wish I could sing. Welcome back to DBL. That was Marie Osmond performing her hit song, Baby, You're Crazy. We were so thrilled when she sat down with us earlier to talk about the holidays. That's today's Chatting with the Stars.
Hello, you guys.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. We're doing well. We're so happy to have you.
Okay, so I know Erica, the rest of you, let's see, is it Tori, right?
I'm Tori over
Where's
here.
Tori?
I'm the overly
Are you
trying
Jeff?
one. Yeah, this one.
I'm Jeff and Al. Jeff and Al, yes.
That's right. What's up?
I don't know, maybe it's because I come from a big family. I feel like everybody needs to be recognized, right?
That means a lot. I like that.
No other guest does.
I thought a stone was coming. That's what she wanted to make sure, like,
no.
Jeff, right? Not Al, Jeff.
All right, let me ask you here, Marie. Your symphonic Christmas tour starts in December. Woohoo! How are you planning to stay festive while traveling on the road? Do you decorate your tour bus? Like, talk to me through that.
I grew up in a bus. Are you kidding? You know, with COVID and everything, I have always been associated with Christmas, whether it was USO tours with Bob Hope, you know, Perry Como, even back that far, Osmond Family Christmas shows. But to me, the holidays aren't I don't know. I just don't get that spirit unless I'm out doing something to give it. And so selfishly, it's a little bit for me, but I really feel like people need joy again. My motto is, I will give you the Christmas spirit, I promise.
Yes.
I love it. Now, I have to ask you this. This is parent to parent. Now, your youngest has left for college. So it's just you and the mister at home, all right? So, like, what's the best thing about being an empty nester? And also, like, what did you have to get used to?
Do you know what? I grew up in a house with 8 brothers, and then I went on to have 8 children, and now I have 8 grandchildren. And so this is the first time it's been a quiet house, and I have to say I really love it.
Well, there may be some changes to the program in the near future. First of all, Queen, yes, stay booked and busy. I'm inspired. But Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and you have such a big family. I myself am hosting for 22.
Oh,
so what are some of your favorite, Osmond family traditions you've introduced your children to?
Well, I think that... So being the only girl, my mom was overwhelmed with my brothers. They ate like, horses. But I started taking over Thanksgiving, cooking Thanksgiving at my home as a child, I was like 12 when I started taking over from my mom. And so I'm known for my stuffing. So I would say that's a tradition that my girls are like, Mom, we're going to make it. For example, I'm heading to Vegas. I'm in a different place right now in my home in Utah, but I'm heading to my home in Vegas, and we're all gathering. And I told the girls, you're all making it this year, and I will watch. And they're like, no, Mom, you can't. And I said, you got to learn, or we can't pass it on. And so, because I don't have a recipe, it's all done by taste.
Nice. Ooh, I love it. Marie,
those are traditions, if that's what you mean.
Before we go, I want to talk about your new album, Unexpected, before we run out of time here. What makes it so unexpected, Marie? Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, my oldest brother, Verl, was here. I played him one of the songs, and he didn't know it was me, and I loved that. I sing opera. I spent 20 years. When I did Sound of Music, or King and I on Broadway, I was told that I could sing legit soprano and opera, and I was like, shut up. And so I've been working on it. So we have songs in there like, Nessun Dorma. I have songs from, like, On My Own from Les Mis.
Love that.
Lascia, Nella Fantasia, and not just opera, but other Great American Songbook, just wonderful things. I was Rodgers and Hammerstein's girl, like I said, and their favorite song was If I Loved You from Carousel, so that's on there. Wow. But you'll hear that but this full symphony is what's so incredible. And it's a 17 song. I couldn't decide where to stop, so I just kept adding songs to it. And it's fun. I'm going to start touring it first of the year, but I'll add a few of those songs in this Christmas show because I think people will enjoy them.
Amazing.
I know people.
I know they will. Unexpected. No, I think they'll like the sound of the orchestra with is what I'm saying. But the song Unexpected is a song by Andrew Lloyd Webber, and it's dedicated to all my fans. I wouldn't be here 6 decades in this business performing consistently if it weren't for them. And so this album is dedicated to them.
A true Hollywood legend.
Amazing. Marie, thank you so much for chatting us. Get your copy of Unexpected out December 10th. Don't forget to join the panel. There you go.
Yes, you are welcome.
Check out come through. Symphonic Christmas Tour. Tickets are available at marieosmond.com. Thanks, Marie. We'll be right back.
Come here.
Thanks, you guys. You're awesome.
Take care.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
Detox. Videos claiming you can detox in a chemical bath started popping up on social media sites as more employers started mandating their workers get vaccinated against COVID-19. Social media users say taking a bath in a mixture of chemicals will remove the vaccine from your body. So let's verify. Can you detox to remove a vaccine from your body? Our sources are the National Institutes of Health, Assistant Clinical Professor of Medicine at the University of Colorado, Dr. Pyle Coley, and Dr. Richard Clark, Medical Director at the California Poison Control Center in San Diego. Many of the videos use clips from a speech by Dr. Carrie Modick explaining what she claims the detox will treat.
They take care of pesticides, they take care of heavy metals, all kinds of things, even some parasites.
Modick posted on her website on November 16th that the clips were taken out of context, adding, quote, I have never stated that I can detox anyone from the current jabs, unquote. And other doctors told Verify there's nothing you can do once a vaccine is given.
It is impossible to remove a vaccine from your body once it has been injected. So once that's been injected inside you, it sets those dominoes into motion with your immune system responding with an immune response.
That process begins almost immediately after injection. Doctors say the only way to lessen the effects of some vaccines is to wait for them to naturally lose their potency.
We've had vaccines around so much longer than the COVID vaccine that you would think if there was any tried and true method of getting rid of the effects of the vaccine, we'd certainly know it by now.
So it's false that you can detox to remove a vaccine from your body. Doctors say many of these videos suggest using dangerous chemicals that the NIH warns can have a serious and potentially deadly side effect. With your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis. The IRS announced it's changing the tax brackets for income in 2022, and it's generating a lot of headlines, with a lot of people asking on Google whether federal income tax brackets change every year. So let's verify. Our sources are the IRS, the Tax Foundation, and the Bureau of Labor Statistics. The IRS uses 7 tax brackets to calculate what percentage of your income goes to taxes each year. In general, the BLS says average wages increase annually with inflation. This additional pay could push someone into a higher tax bracket even if their spending power hasn't actually increased. That's why the IRS makes an annual inflation adjustment to the brackets. The exact amount doesn't always correlate with inflation. The BLS estimates item costs 6.2% more now than a year ago, but the IRS is only raising the brackets by 3.2%. This is because the IRS assumes people will also change their shopping habits when faced with higher prices, such as buying store brands or cheaper cuts of meat. Still, the more than 3% increase to the brackets is the largest since Congress changed the tax code in 2017, and for some brackets, the largest since 2009 during the height of the Great Recession. So, it's true, federal income tax brackets do change annually. The same can't be said for state income taxes because the Tax Foundation says 15 states and D.C. do not automatically adjust for inflation. With your Verify, I'm Brandon Lewis.
Welcome back to DBL. What is the cost of love?
$15,000.
If scammers are involved, it's hundreds of millions.
Okay.
So it's time for a security alert sponsored by LifeLock. According to the FTC, romance scams cost Americans more than $300 million last year. And these scams are highest for those aged 60 to 79. Here's how to spot them. Typically, they create fake profiles on dating sites. They also target users on Instagram and Facebook. A scammer will want to connect with you off the dating site, maybe by email, phone, or text, but they do not want to meet in person. Then, after they build trust with you, they may ask for money to help with an emergency. LifeLock keeps you and your digital identity secure from cyber criminals. Call 1-800-419-0131 or visit lifelock.com to learn more. Good advice. Also, a lot of you writing in about your favorite arts and music teachers.
Yes.
And I just want to say, spread the love. And if you can, reach out to your arts and music teachers and say thank you.
And your science teachers.
And your science, all your teachers.
Yes.
Your educators, that's right. DBL is new every day. We'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. Bye, guys.
This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
Get real.
You all ready for this?